legal documents, legal transactions, they always get made way too complicated. And I want to just boil it down to three simple things that make every M&A transaction, every legal document, every negotiation. It really just comes down to these three things. Now, no, don't get me wrong. There's important clauses. You need to have the right documents. You need to make the right filings. You need to have the right UCC searches. You got to do all your due diligence. I'm not saying skip over that. Make sure you have the right lawyers. Make sure you have the right accountants. Make sure you have the right professionals around you. Anytime you're doing a deal, you're doing a transaction, you're fundraising, that's important. However, there's three basic things that if you can just get these three straight, it makes it go so much smoother. The first, what is the outcome? Why are you even doing this? When you're on the other side of whatever it is, what is the goal? What does it look like? Be very crystal clear. I want to do this for this reason. I want it to look like this. I'm buying this. I'm selling this. I'm merging this. I need to license this. Whatever it is, you got to be able to articulate that clear and concise. If you can't, all you're going to end up is with huge legal bills, huge accounting bills, and probably a deal that's not going to make sense, or it's going to end up with someone being upset about how you structure the deal. What is that outcome? The second thing is, what is the opportunity cost? What are you willing to give up to get that outcome? What is the other party going to have to give up to get that outcome? Because you always are going to have an opportunity cost in anything you do. And if you understand that, it makes the negotiation much easier. But if you don't understand what your outcome is and what your opportunity cost is, it's going to be really hard to ultimately go back and forth, negotiate, to be able to, trade, to be able to get what you really want out of the deal. So the opportunity cost, what are you giving up to get what you really want? That happens everywhere in your life. That's the second thing. The third thing is, what are the key business terms? So assuming you know your outcome, assume you know what you're willing to give up to get there, what are the business terms to the actual deal? Do you really understand what you're really looking for out of this deal? I need to be protected here. I need to receive this type of compensation. I need to know what's going on here. Having an understanding around the true business terms is so important. Notice I didn't say that first, because everyone right away goes, I want to do this deal, needs to look like this, this, and this, and talks about the business terms. Before you get to the business terms, those details, and before you ever give it to a lawyer to mark up, to draft, to do any of that, know what the outcome is and be able to explain it. Know what you're willing to give up to get there and be able to explain the business terms. When you can do that, your next transaction, your next legal document, your next interaction with a lawyer is going to be totally different. Until the next time, stay investable.